Saddle up. Time to unleash the horses at Texas Motor Speedway for the SpeedyCash.com 220. The NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, race number 11 of the season. Great to have you with us, along with Brad Keselowski and Joey Logano. John Hunter Nemechek and Ben Rhodes on the front row. John Hunter down on the inside and Ben Rhodes on the outside. Getting ready for the green, and it is out. We're racing at Texas. Side by side through one. Not much shifting through the field.
And this is where it always gets interesting. Down the backstretch, you see the runs already 3 wide. They're going to settle it out a little bit to 2 wide before they get into turn 3.
That was Austin Hill getting around Hocevar and moving alongside Gilliland.
Hocevar wisely backed out. There's no reason to be 3 wide on the first lap when you know the track is just this treacherous.
And you see this.
Oh, and Sheldon Creed got up into the traction compound, and just as Brad said, it is inconsistent, and it cut loose.
Sure did.
Unpredictable and heavy rear end damage to the 2.
Oh, that's not what he needed. He was running 11th. Oh. Let's take a look at the replay and see if we can break this down a little bit. Looks like he tries to make a run to the bottom. It's not going to stick, so he gets a little bit loose here, slides up into it. He's okay right now, and he gets all 4 in the traction compound. Not going to stick.
Yeah, I think what happened there is he tried to make the move, tried to get the truck in front of him to give him a little bit of space on the inside. That truck in front of him, who is that?
Derek Kraus.
Derek
in the
Kraus,
19.
yes.
Yep.
Comes across, takes the air off the nose of Sheldon Creed, and I think that's what made him start going up the racetrack, Brad, and then got into the traction compound that wasn't quite gripped up the way he needed it, and around she goes.
Camping World Truck Series racing from Texas Motor Speedway under caution, and again, for the second time, it's for the 2 truck of Sheldon Creed, our defending series champ. Take a look at Creed here. We'll highlight him, circle him, and show you what you should keep an eye on. Almost looks like a replay of the previous time, doesn't it, guys?
Sure does. Poor guy. I feel bad for him. This is not the day he wanted for sure. Had bad luck in Charlotte getting caught up in a wreck, and then 2 wrecks here today. Not a good weekend.
Well, Brad, you know, we talked about a little bit as they were fixing the damage on that truck that, you know, that right rear quarter panel is very, very sensitive. And when it's knocked over to the right like it was before this incident, you know it's going to be quite a bit freer and a lot harder to drive. And I think that's what happened there for Sheldon.
And the caution is out again for the 3rd time here in this first stage. And it's in all likelihood going to bring us to the end of stage 1 ultimately, as you see the 49 of Ray Cicerelli has come to a stop. So this stage will end under caution. John Hunter Nemechek will be the stage 1 winner. That is his 8th stage win of the season, and under caution here in stage 2 because of an incident involving Stuart Friesen and Carson Hocevar.
Yeah, you see again, Carson's got a good draft here. He's going to make a run to the right side or the outside, and it just hook bumpers there. Doesn't take much. Around he goes. Stuart Friesen into the bottom wall, and a big hit.
Do you assign blame to either one?
I think they both wanted to be running in that position.
Joey, that's a very political answer.
That's what I have. They both wanted it. Neither one wanted to give it up, and there you have it. You have it.
I'm guessing their radio communication is going to tell a different story. First the 52.
Been watching Josh. He's just running a smooth, smart race. His first ride in that truck.
2 laps remaining in stage 2. He's going to grab those stage points. Drew Dollar in the 51.
Oh,
that's
big
a hit.
Out of the Kyle Busch Motorsports stable. Drew Dollar, just his 3rd career start.
It doesn't take much here, and the hits here in Texas in 1 and 2 are just so vicious.
You're carrying so much speed down in there. There's no banking to slow you down,
and they moved. He was running 16th. You know, when they reconfigured this racetrack, they moved the effectively 1 and 2, and they made it wider, and it just makes it a longer distance and a harder angle when you hit the wall, and we're really seeing that today.
So Drew Dollar runs regularly in the ARCA Menard series, the 20-year-old from Atlanta, Georgia.
So he gets underneath here for 15th. He's
that was
racing
Haley
Deegan, yeah.
There's no air on the side. You know, he got that in there. Tough angle entering that shallow. Really need to turn the wheel a lot to get to car to wrap around the bottom. And no side force, you know, as you got a car on your outside. And around she goes in a hard way.
Yeah, that's a big hit. I mean, you can tell the damage that it was a big hit, but I'm telling you, when they do that tank slapper, you know, hits the right rear, then it comes around, it hits the right front. In the car, it just really, it hurts. It kind of snaps you around.
One right after the other. Yep. And that's, yeah, that's definitely the knock the wind out of you type of hit. Hopefully he's okay.
Well, stage 2 in the books. Zane Smith will win this one under caution. Can he get his first race win of the season?
Well, Vince, John Hunter Nemechek been quiet on the radio about that truck, but about 3 laps ago, spotter Tony Hirschman came over the radio, gave John Hunter very detailed information about how the other trucks were using the traction compound, how they were running through it, and exactly where they were putting their tires. The lap after that, John Hunter moved up the racetrack. Speed is picking up just a little bit for him since he's done that.
And here is the pass that Chastain made on John Hunter for second just a moment ago.
Inside. Time's up.
And he just passed him right back. And John Hunter Nemechek used the PJ1, turn 1 and 2, built a huge run on exit of turn 2, carried that down the backstretch, drives right by Ross Chastain. He is back to flying again.
Chastain has run twice this season and has had strong results both times, having another good run again today as his teammate Carson Hocevar is in, and Jamie, Chase Elliott is there as well.
Yeah, well, Ben Rhodes pitted early. It got everybody's attention, including our leader, Chase Elliott. They didn't want to keep him out there too long, so they decided to come a few laps earlier. A 4-tire stop here. Like I said, he's been happy with it. Chandler Smith on the right in as well, chattering the front tires. He did get a track bar adjustment there.
These green flag pit stops, John Hunter Nemechek hasn't made his yet.
Yeah, that last lap, he ran a 30.56, almost his fastest lap of the race, compared to Chase Elliott's 30.88. So even on new tires, Chase Elliott is slower right now than John Hunter Nemechek.
Yeah, that's because of what you see right here. He goes in the corner, 4 tires up in that traction compound. And here he comes right here.
So John Hunter Nemechek on pit road for his final stop. Want to make sure no penalties here. Don't get caught speeding, having anybody over the wall too soon. Take care of business without a mistake. And it could lead to his 4th win of the season. Regan Smith is awaiting the John Hunter pit.
Well, maybe a fortunate break right there for John Hunter. Vince, he came on the radio and said, I got to come right now to the pit stall, because that truck sounded like it may have bobbled on fuel just a little bit. As for the handling, he is snug in the middle of 1 and 2. Just needs a little bit of help there. Doesn't want a major balance change, though.
I wouldn't change much. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? No problem for John Hunter so far with 3 to go. You know, John Hunter, speaking of friends, was telling me that, you know, last year he often bummed a plane ride from Kyle Busch on the way to the Cup races. And through the course of those plane rides, they ended up having conversations about John Hunter's future. And those heart-to-heart talks eventually led to the possibility of John Hunter driving for Kyle Busch. And now that has come to fruition. And look at what that has done for his career. Certainly giving John Hunter Nemechek a shot in the arm back here in the Camping World Truck Series, and giving him an opportunity next week in the 54 Xfinity car, Joe Gibbs.
Absolutely. Well, you talked about a shot in the arm, but I think he just took a shot in the gut there when that 3 truck almost ran up into him in turn 1 and 2. You're leading the race, driving away. That is the last thing you want to see. But he has certainly earned his opportunity here on this final lap to get his shot at the NASCAR Xfinity Series level, Vince.
John Hunter Nemechek, it's his hashtag here for wins, and he has certainly done it. Romco, his sponsor, with a couple of 100 employees here in the grandstands today, and they are all rooting on and cheering John Hunter Nemechek, the winner at Texas.
Congrats, everyone. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Toyota. That's how you get it done.
Down to the winner with Regan.
Well, John Hunter Nemechek gets his helmet off finally. Take a bow. A little bit of a throwback to your boss there, Kyle Busch. John Hunter, a dominant performance out of this truck, in particular at the end. Are you guys really starting to make a statement with this Ford team right now? Yeah, I definitely think so. I feel like we've been making a statement all year, Egan. I feel like we're one of the favorites every time that we show up to the racetrack, and I can't say enough about Eric Phillips, Adam, Jimmy, Steve, Darren, Tyler, Rick, our truck driver, everyone, the pit crew, everyone back at KBM as well, Fab Shop, Machine Shop, Chassis Shop. Everyone does so good with building our trucks, and I'm just lucky enough to be able to be behind the wheel. It's amazing to get win number 4 here. I haven't won with Romco equipment on board yet in my career, so finally we were able to get them a win. There's 250 of their employees here today, so huge shout out to them as well as the fans, and sadly Taylor and Aspen are back home, but we'll be celebrating tonight.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.